All right, guys, so today's review, the BassJaxx Soundbud kid-safe headphones with boom mic. So you can actually find this for $525 at Five Below. I figured I'd do some kid-friendly products because I know a few people follow the channel and they may want something that they can afford. Not everybody can afford $20, $30, $50, $200 headphones, so this would be the alternative. So with that being said, this is what's in the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at how these actually sound in real time. All right, for you guys that love unboxings, I already used my trusty key knife and tore the box open. So you're seeing it in real time with me. So as soon as you go ahead and pull this guy out, there are no real pieces that come with this outside of the headset itself. Let me go ahead and take that out. There we go. If you look at this box right here, nothing comes inside of it. No instructions or anything like that. It's just a basic headset with the boom mic. So the mic does go up and down. It says adjustable boom mic, but it doesn't actually say whether this microphone actually goes into mute or not if you flip it up. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and try it during a recording, but we shall see. But this is the microphone. It's obviously made for smaller heads. I can honestly say that it's not the most sturdy headset in the world. It's a little hard to slide this up and down, but that's normally what happens with Five Below products anyway. It gets a little difficult to do that, but it's not a bad looking headset. The cushions are, I mean, they're mildly, I guess you could say they're medium sized cushions in terms of feel, like fluffiness. And of course, when you push your hand right here, it's super hard. So if this is on a child's head, I will say that adjust it accordingly, because a lot of times when these headphones, you can see that it's not very flexible. And even over time, these headphones don't get flexible, they more so crack. There is no type of soft felt right here for the top of the head, which is a little odd to me. I would think that if you're trying to get maximum performance, especially for a kid, for longevity, that you would want something here. But then again, you know, to each their own. I am going to try to put it on my head to give you guys an accurate assessment. But remember, this is not meant for my head. This is the size for a little kid. And as for the headphone jack, this is a 3.5 headphone jack. Now you can get an adapter that snaps onto this if you want to connect it to like a PC or something for audio, but for right now, the audio that I'm going to use when recording this is definitely going to come out of another phone, and I'm going to record. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do the audio recording, let you know how good these sound. All right, guys, so right here is the audio recording section of this headset right here. Now I'm using an actual application, just so you know. I will screen record this right here so that you'll know what application I'm using. It's a basic recorder on any phone. What happens is you plug up the headset. As you can see, I'm not sure if the screenshot's showing it, but it shows the headphone symbol up top. And this is basically how it's going to sound if you're doing any type of streaming, if you're doing any type of recording. This is the quality that you're going to get. So you have to understand that this is a kid's mic, and it is also $5.25 before taxes. So kind of be aware and temper your expectations in terms of sound. All right, guys, so in this section right here, I already have the headset on my head, and I'm going to go to play some music just to see how this actually sounds in real time and if it sounds any good. So let's put the purge on. Okay. I will say that this is actually the loudest right now. It doesn't get very, very loud. And I do understand why it doesn't get super loud, because this is for a child. And, their eardrums are very important. So you're not going to get the loudest volume out of this headset. But I will say it does sound pretty good so far. I'm waiting for the beat to drop. It has nice bass. Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm liking it so far. These sound very, very good in terms of audio. It sounds good. The bass sounds nice and heavy. I like it. It's not too heavy where it's straining. Even though I had it at the highest octave in terms of recording. Put this in take this off as a matter of fact. All right, I did have it at the highest octave for recording, and I can honestly say that it sounds very, very good. It sounds very, very clear. It's music that I personally made, so the hats, the kicks, the violin popping in, everything sounds good. I can honestly say that, you know, if you're in an environment where you're playing like a Call of Duty game on your tablet, different things, and you need a microphone to talk to people, this isn't bad for that aspect. It's not bad at all. In terms of phone calls, which is can actually do phone calls, I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. You saw the audio section, so you can definitely tell whether this is actually worth purchasing. Of course, this is for a kid. Now, this last section, I'm going to kind of do a double whammy with it. I'm going to show how it looks, and then we're going to just talk about the headset itself. So that being said, let's get into the last part of this video. No need to stretch this out, and we'll determine if this is actually worth purchasing for a kid. All right, guys, so if you're looking at this section, I am still recording out of my earbud right here, but I have it over my head. And as you can see, the headset fits comfortably. No surprising about it, this is supposed to be a kid's headset. Now, with the ear muff size, I will say that it is more suited for children. As it's pressed against my ears, I do notice that it is a little tight. But of course, again, this is for a child's head, it's not for an adult. Now, adult can wear this if you have a small head. I can even wear this, as you can see. But realistically, it's better for me to have a headset that fits me better. Now, what I will say about this particular headset is, now the audio we're coming out of this is the headset right here, but if it sounds a little muffled, it's because this is being covered. Yeah, like I said, in terms of comfortability, it's not bad. It's not a bad headset. It feels just fine. I normally put mine a little bit lower on the simple fact that it's on the ear tips. It's not pressing against my ears because the ear muffs are so small. It's actually comfortable, believe it or not, and this is really surprising. It's a kid's headset. You saw the video, you saw the audio recording, you heard me talk about the music. It's not a bad headset. The only downside is that for you PC players out there, you are going to have to get the 3.5 headphone jack splitter that has audio and video, audio and microphone. And you could get that at Five Below, or if you already have one, you already have one. Unfortunately, it's not USB, which I prefer USB headsets, but this is more so for a kid. So it's not 9 times out of 10, because it has the 3.5 headphone jack. It's for phones, it's for tablets, it's for games, it's for Roblox, it's for whatever it is you want to use it for. You use it for Nintendo Switch, though Nintendo Switch doesn't really have a voice chat, but you can still use it overhead and you still get that quality of music because the headset sounds very, very good. I actually tested it out with Call of Duty with my primary phone. I was able to hear all the footsteps, gunshots. There was no lag latency because it's a cord directly connected to the headset, so you don't have to worry about that. But I do like it, and for a child, for $525, I think it's pretty good. To each their own, right? But like I said, you're not going to get the best recording quality with these, simply because it is $5.25. But if they're for children anyway, I highly doubt that you're looking to pay $200, $100, $50 for a headset for a kid anyway, because a lot of times those headsets are too big for them to begin with. But anyway, that's the review. Like always, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one where we talk more tech.